Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of a 4-part series that's all about how to DIY your very own sales funnel. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, then definitely go back and watch parts 1 and part 2. I will link them in the description below. If you're new here, my name's Justine Haveland. I make videos every week to help you launch and grow an online business. So this week I want to talk to you about creating a lead magnet that will actually convert into new customers. First, I want to talk to you about the difference between free and paid content, and then we will dive into a couple of questions that you can ask yourself in order to create the perfect lead magnet. So first of all, the difference between free and paid content is that free content is the what and the why, and the paid content is the how. So in the free content, you can tell them the steps they need to take, why those steps are important, and then in the paid content, you're going to tell them, again, what those steps are, but you're going to tell them the very specific order that they should complete them in order to get the absolute best result in the quickest time possible. That is really what your paid content is all about. When we're talking about creating a lead magnet that converts or a lead magnet that is going to become a new customer, what we mean is that this lead magnet is a taste of your paid product. The reason this is important is because if we are building lead magnets that are not directly linked to our paid offers, then we're building a list of people who are probably never going to buy from us. So what I want you to do is look at your paid offer. Write out, what is the system that I'm using? Is this a system unique to me? Did I create the system? How can I extract either the entire system steps or a portion of my paid program and turn it into a checklist or a guide or a roadmap that's going to help somebody get a small transformation? The freebie should give someone a small transformation, and the paid product gives them the entire transformation. The reason it's important for your freebie to be so valuable that it gives them a mini transformation is that they'll look at this and think, wow, if this is their free content, imagine what their paid content is like. So when you're sitting down to create your lead magnet, I want you to think, what is the thing I eventually want to sell? Can I take out some steps from that? Can I take out a bit from a module from that and put it into a checklist or a guide or a roadmap to help somebody understand the path they need to take to get to the solution that will also give them some sort of mini transformation, because anybody who opts into that freebie is going to be interested in your paid offer. The last thing I want you to do is go ahead and look at what other people are doing. Get some inspiration from somebody who's in your niche, who's doing an amazing job, but who's maybe a couple of steps ahead of you. Look at what they're doing, look at what you have written down that you might like to do, and then walk away for at least one full day and then come back and create your lead magnet. Once you've created the outline for your freebie, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. Is this specific? And by specific, I mean, is it specific to a certain problem? It needs to be really specific so the person who it's for knows it's for them. The next thing I want you to ask yourself is, will this get somebody a mini transformation? And if you're not sure, then you might want to test it out on a group of people in your Facebook group or in an online community that you're part of, or maybe send it to a friend that you know is actually struggling with this particular problem, because you want to make sure that this is actually going to get somebody a little mini result so that you can feel super confident when you're sharing it with your audience. The last thing I want you to do is make sure that this is directly linked to your product, but if you followed all of the other steps that we talked about, it likely will be. Once you've done that, you can be sure that when you create that freebie, it will eventually turn into new customers, because these people are struggling with the problem you solve and they are ready to make a change. And you've given them something that is going to give them a mini result and build immediate trust with them. So if you've been wanting to create a lead magnet that you know is going to build an email list of people who are actually going to buy from you one day, then I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like below. It helps other people find it. Share it with somebody that you think would benefit from it. And in next week's video, we're going to dive in to the very last video in this series, which is all about the email that you need to send to your brand new email list subscribers. So I'll see you guys in next week's video.